we're going to be talking about Boogie, who speaks from the heart. He's someone who's very inspirational to anyone who watches him. He's a funny guy, but yet he knows when he needs to be serious. He's going to be talking about his size and why it doesn't matter.
And that's the topic of me being a big guy. For those of you who are confused and don't understand how I can be who I am, why I'm such a big guy, well, you don't know me. You're never going to know me. You've never walked a mile in my shoes. You don't know the life that I've led to lead me to this point. You don't know about the mental or physical abuse that I've endured. When I go to Walmart or to the restaurant with my friends, when I go to a movie theater, I endure your whispers and your jokes and your comments, and I love them. I love them all. Because I know that I'm making you think. I know that being here in public or being there in public is forcing you to realize there are people out there like me. There are people in this world that are different from you, that have led a different path than you, that have existed on a different plane of reality than you, that don't know about your little Britney Spears bubblegum life.
Boogie is a smart man. Today's society is just such a judgmental society. We look at someone and boom, they're instantly judged. Boogie's right. You gotta get to know people before you judge them, because you never know what they could truly be like. Why does size even matter? It shouldn't. Because Boogie's a very nice man, and if you don't get to know him, you probably wouldn't guess that just because of his size. Boogie can manipulate someone, and he's very inspirational to most who watch him. All those comments that everyone makes about him out in public, well, that's just fuel for him to keep going and to keep pushing on with his life.
Me. Someone who actively, choosingly, willingly goes out and tries to change the perception of the world or change the fabric of the world itself. There are things that need done, things that need fixing. There's cures for cancer and AIDS to be found. There are lives that can be saved. There are people who are suffering that suffer needlessly when others of us could help. And we turn a blind eye to it. Why? We want to be in this safe little zone, this safe little box that we don't have to suffer in. We don't have to know misery. We don't have to be sad. And until that little box, and until you have broken out of that little box, until you've been outside of that safety net, outside of that little bubble, you have no desire to step out of those boundaries, to try to help somebody.
Boogie is one of those few people who can change the world, and he notices, unlike any of you. You guys sit there doing nothing watching his videos, and you don't know what it's like to actually help somebody. You know, they say think outside the box, but Boogie's telling us all to act outside the box, and we need to start doing that. We need to step out of our comfort zone and finally help somebody in need, unlike us, who are all spoiled.
You guys can take a 4-minute
It takes one step of
shower,
action to
that's okay.
kickstart everything, and that's all it takes.
I'm a smart guy. I'm a funny guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm successful in the things that I've tried to do. You look down on me. Man, I look down on you. Change your life. Change your world. Do something bigger, better, and different than what you're doing right now. Because what you're doing right now is a waste of your time. It's a waste of mine. Something to think about.
Boogie's a great all-around person. He's one of those few people who've made something from what little they had. He stepped out of his comfort zone, and it worked. You should try. He made videos even when no one was watching because he knew someone would see it, and that was his ultimate goal. So what that he is big? He's a true person, more true than you or I could ever be. He uses his gift for the better, and that's what most people find hardest to do. I hope it starts rubbing off in the nation, because we could use it.